Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the second episode of Super Cub. And last episode, it was about our girl that had nothing, and one day she finally got something, a bike, a cub. She now gets to ride that and have a great time doing so and taking care of it, like learning how it works and remembering to put gas in it and stuff like that, reading that oh so important manual. And that's pretty much what last episode was, kind of a start on her journey to fill her gray life with color. And I think the episode title for this one was Reiko, which is going to be like one of the girls she becomes friends with. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I know Reiko's a name of a character in the show because his name was on the list of characters. I assume she's going to become friends with our protagonist, but I don't know for sure. So let's jump on in so we can find out. 3, 2, 1, play. Bum, 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 bum. Bus stop. Yeah, she doesn't ride the bus. She rides her own vehicle. Got buttons and everything. But when will Reiko pop up? That's what I'm curious about. Have to, because I had to assume Reiko rides a similar kind of bike, and that's what they bond over. Her hair's almost like the perfect shape for the helmet. Oh, that's not Reiko. Some guy. Yeah. That's another example of her, yeah, not saying her thoughts out loud, like a lot of anime characters would. Just the little moments of her happiness. Are we having some difficulty? Okay, looks like we got it. Yeah, spend too much time on the bike. Can't be late for class. My bike doubles as a mirror. I will miss you. I will be back. So is Reiko like in her class? Is she reading the light novel? By she's covering up most of the title. It says by something. Yeah, because she has really long hair. I think that's Reiko. I don't know though. Okay. Also, I think the room just lit up a bit there. Did anyone ask? Well, I got their attention all right. Man, that just 0 to 100 at 10. Okay, that was just in her head. Gotcha. That's what she wants to do. Okay, that was odd, but okay. uh, Super Cub. I do get that feeling though. You get something cool, you just want to tell people about it, but I mean, generally people would just be like, "It's just I didn't ask. I don't care." That's how people would usually react, or pretend to care to be polite. One of the two. I think that might be Reiko. Maho no Kaze, magical wind. I think that would translate to. Oh, that's a cool helmet. Yeah, those are her two friends. Yeah, so she totally makes friends. Lunchtime. I was actually already kind of hungry, so this is not helping that. Rejected. Oyakodon. The best tag. Oh, home economics. That man looks very excited to be in class. I assume because she's done it before. Uh, yeah, got anything to say to that? It was very cheap. Hey, it's got a motor, it's two wheels, it's cool. But hey, she told people. And is that gonna pique your interest, Reiko? I do. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. Now this is the start of a friendship. But yeah, progress is being made. It's after school. It's quite the conversation that in the background there. Oh, is that Reiko? She found us. Thank you for bringing it. Yeah, that's what I got. I'm glad you approve of my Super Cub. Oh, hornets. Yeah, those. I would love to. Is that a yes? Okay, there we go. Yeah, I like Reiko so far. It was Hitches, sorry. Oh wow, hers is red. Also, what's that on the back? Is that like like an ice chest? It's a Honda too, yeah. MD90. Nice. So, it's where, yeah, the helmet, right? You saw that in the opening, that cool helmet. Listen to that baby purr. Also, can we have your helmet? Or at least tell us where to get one like it? It's okay, she's not great at talking anyway. But like, can we ride together, or are you just gonna leave? Okay, bye. It was nice talking to you. We should do this again sometime, like tomorrow. There it is. Oh hey, it's got stuff on it now. I think so. I think the two of us talking might be a regular thing now. That's more than enough to start a friendship, having just one thing that you have in common with someone that you can bond over. Reiko. That would be it. It's short-lived. Yeah, I was about to say your hair is still very wet, so I might want to dry that. As always, just kind of get to see the start of her day. Gyudon, is that what that says? I think so. I wonder if she'll like progressively upgrade her bike as well. Kinda like what Reiko's done with hers. Safety first. Wonderful bump into Reiko on the way. That's a car. That's not Reiko. That vehicle has far too much metal on it. So, are we gonna at least bump into Reiko here? Because this would be the most likely spot. Oh, that's your vehicle. Can't be too far. Although she might be in class already. We can at least look at her bike, though. She's not here to stop us. And hers is a bit more impressive, but I'm sure yours will... Yours is fine, too. Oh yeah, I think that's her. I recognize that long black hair. But the real question is, are we gonna call out to her? She did. Wow. Not the most enthusiastic response, but she didn't ignore you. That's good. She looks older than her. Which she shouldn't be because they're in the same class, but yeah. We got food. With a friend. Is that friend Koguma? I had to look at her name because nobody ever says her name, so it's kind of hard to remember. She came over. Okay. I guess we are doing this together. Never another drop your food. We're gonna eat by our bikes. Friends. Well, that was an adorable laugh. Okay. Oh, that looks pretty good. It's no gyudon, though. Yeah, we're just eating parking lot by our bikes, as real bikers do. Well, no, but you're still new to the bike, so I'm sure we'll go on a road trip eventually. Yeah. Why doesn't anybody else want to eat out here? That just means we have the whole place to ourselves. Don't run down the stairs, that's not safe. At least they didn't have an umbrella. Wait for me. There she is. But no Reiko there. Guess she already left. Support your life. I'll do my best. Are you gonna go on a spontaneous road trip, like right now? Go somewhere far away. Maybe Okinawa? Okay. We're going somewhere. I think like the gas station. Good place to go. No, past the gas station, past the convenience store. Supermarket it is. Yes, more gyudon. We're clearly running low. Well, yeah, probably be cheaper than the convenience store. Generally, things generally are. $2 charge for shopping bags. New experience. That's possible by having a cub. Oh wow. He does know a good spot for a view. As expected of Reiko. Watch out for cars. Oh yeah, we thought about that last episode in a way. Why do today but you can put off till tomorrow? Nice. And end. What do you do? I think your hair actually does look better in this kind of style. Things received. Moratta mono. Okay. What did she receive? Okay. And from who? Reiko? Okay. That was the second episode of Super Cub. And yeah, Reiko was a title, so I was pretty sure we would kind of establish the friendship with Reiko this episode. And we did, right? So nothing too shocking in that regard, right? The episode was more or less what I expected. We continue to kind of see the flow of her daily life, the waking up and everything that kind of goes along with that. Going to school, which she now does on her cub, which makes it a much better experience. But we actually had a bit of a sewing thing with the home economics class, right? So they made like a string pull bag thingy. And but before that, we actually had a bit of a scene where Koma, what was her name again? Koguma, she kind of like thought about telling everyone about her bike thing, but she did not. We just had, I'm pretty sure it was just a kind of imagination sequence, right? But she did kind of in the end tell some people because it kind of became relevant to the conversation. But it's kind of a better way to do it than just like stand up out of your chair and just announce the whole class, right? Like I'm glad she didn't do that because that would be a bit on the cringe side, right? So the way she actually ended up talking about it, definitely much more natural, a lot better. And the best thing about it was that it was essentially a catalyst to have Reiko become friends with her because that's how she found out about it. And she also rides her own cub, right? So she's like, hey, you got a cub, I got a cub, we should be best friends. Come on, I'll go show you mine, or no, you show me yours. And then she showed her hers, right? And even though the one that Koguma had was the super cheap cursed one, right? It's still Reiko seemed to like it, so she seemed to approve. Of course, Reiko's is a lot nicer, a lot more effort, time put into it, because she's pretty knowledgeable about this sort of stuff. So she's got it pretty well set up. I quite like it, especially her helmet. I'm not sure why the helmet doesn't match the bike color wise, but I like the helmet, so I'm not going to complain about it. So yeah, Reiko seemed pretty cool. I quite liked her, and she's quite clearly our friend. She even like used that friend word at some point. So for new friendship confirmed, that's a good thing. Like I said, that's the best way to make a friend is to have one thing that you like a lot, somebody else likes a lot. You talk about the thing, you're friends. That's pretty much the most straightforward way to become friends with someone, right? So it's good to see that we've managed that here. And Reiko obviously has a chance to teach, or I don't know if teach is the right word, but kind of get her to do more things with her cub, like really put the idea into her that you can just go anywhere. That's what the cub empowers you to do. So kind of inspiring her. I think that might be the better word, yeah. Inspire her to go further with it. And she went to the supermarket to buy some gyudon at a cheaper price than she could get at the convenience store, which she may or may not have put into her fancy bag that she made. That may have been implied, I'm not sure, but either way, the bag is coming in handy. Also, she used a bag as a mirror at some point, I think. So, very useful for sure. I do like how we kind of get a little bit of background conversations. Like, they're never actually important at all, not plot relevant at all, but just like a couple people complaining about math, complaining about the teacher's ability to teach the math. I get kind of a kick out of that. Also had a couple of girls that were like, let's do our best today, or whatever they were saying. Something like that. Like, nothing important, but really makes the school feel lived in, rather than just a setting for the protagonist to exist in, which of course matches the overall atmosphere of the show. So I do like that. It really does feel like a school that our main character just happens to be a part of, rather than an existence that revolves around our protagonist, if that makes sense. I do appreciate that. Like sometimes you see those memes on the internet of like spot the protagonist, you know, and how the protagonist in the class with this crazy, colorful Yu-Gi-Oh kind of hair, right? But in this show, if you actually could do that, like, hey, spot the protagonist, and they'll be like, I don't know who it is. They all look like none of them look like a protagonist. So yeah, that's kind of funny. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I got to say on the episode. We got more of our I'm gonna remember her name eventually, I swear. Koguma. Not only is her name not said very much, which makes it hard to remember, it's also just a weird name in general. Like a lot of anime character names I have heard in other anime, Not that one. I don't think I've ever seen a character called Koguma before. That's a new name to me, so that's going to be a struggle. But yeah, we saw some of her cuteness throughout the episode, her little moments of happiness that she has. Always enjoyable to watch, for sure. So I enjoyed the episode as I did. I enjoyed the first one. I enjoyed this episode. This is definitely the fun, chill show of the season to watch, and I am enjoying my time with it. So I look forward to watching the next episode. Until then, bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki and Ryan for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.